Good morning, everybody, or evening in my case. I got some sleep, a lot of sleep, because I was very tired. I needed the sleep. It was very good sleep. That thing just suffocated to death. A little bit disconcerting, but well. Go. About a dozen slimes. Not bad. There's been better, there's been worse. Not bad. Let's go ahead with starting the lighting process. First, let's light the ground, because I feel like that's kind of needed. Since a bunch of monsters keep spawning, you know. Therefore, let's light the ground first. And then we can worry about lighting up the sky. Let's go ahead and just install all of these lights. Because I know this is the most dangerous part of this mineshaft build. It sounded almost like phantoms just burning to death. Is he above me? He was. Okay. Really? Fire coral block, some glowstone, nautilus shell, rooted dirt, and pumpkin seeds. The coral I'm kind of interested in. The rooted dirt I'm kind of interested in. But not to the point where I want to keep that guy. Oh, right. This was that part where I didn't have a silk touch pickaxe. Now I remember. that has approximately lit enough of this area. Place a lantern there. Let's see. Place a lantern there. Good old autosave. You know, sometimes that autosave really comes in handy. That's why I leave it on. Because I don't want to need the autosave and not have it. I would rather have the autosave and not need it. Because otherwise you might encounter situations where you did need it. Okay, that should prevent the majority of monster spawns from down there. Through the gravel there, through the soil, of course. Really? Whatever. Okay. I need 2 granite for right there. I need also, on top of 2 granite, the various sections which comprise this area. I need some andesite. Actually, I got almost all of the andesite section complete, if I'm not mistaken. I should also be able to very easily complete the diorite line. Assuming I don't continuously misplace the pumpkins and the lanterns. I'm already encountering sections where I filled in the lanterns on the andesite. Now I am finishing off the diorite line, and then I can get to work on the granite line. I think I will use the stone sword. Yeah, I only had one hit left in it. Okay, well, this is slightly troubling because this is the entirety of my reserve of lanterns. This is the entirety of my reserve of lanterns, therefore I have to craft more lanterns. It means I need more torches, I need more carved pumpkins, I need I need more materials in order to complete the build. Because I am otherwise out of resources. Oh yeah, that's going to be a lot more effective. Lights them on fire and everything. Okay. Now let's see how much progress has been made on this. Not too much. We have stone in here. Grab a few of those. Somehow I managed to poke the barrel behind the hopper. Okay, that handles the stone. Now I need, where did I put the smooth stone? Did I just store it down here? I believe so. Okay, and then that would mean leather. And then we have the weeds. We also have some random slime item over here, because apparently little baby slime decided to go climbing the water column and then failed to climb the water column. Yeah, let's store these ores in here. And then polish the diorite. We can deposit the diorite because we don't actually need diorite. Not yet. We do need some andesite. Therefore, we shall get some polished andesite. We also need to deposit our dirt, as well as depositing cobblestone. Then we need to withdraw some iron, because we need a new pickaxe. An iron pickaxe at that. We also want some lapis because we want to enchant this iron pickaxe. Silk touch. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Did we have another silk touch pickaxe? We did not. I would like to get Unbreaking 3 on this pickaxe. Do I have any Unbreaking books? Unbreaking 2? No. I'm gonna get Unbreaking 3. Unbreaking 1. You know what? I'll manage. This is a good time for me to mention, however, that it does really help my channel a lot if you leave a comment, leave a like, leave a subscribe on my channel. If you haven't already liked the video, it does help if you like the video. If you haven't already commented, it really does help if you leave a comment. I read the comments. I try to respond. If you've not yet subscribed to my channel, it does help a lot if you subscribe. I definitely am trying to grow my channel more so that I am able to further expand my fan base, as it were. I want my channel to do well because I want lots of people to hear what I have to say. I want lots of people to be able to benefit from what I know. Put the regular stone in there. I know that my channel content isn't exactly always, not always on point, as they say. But I do try. I try very hard to generate a good quality video for my viewers to enjoy. I know that the world isn't perfect. I know that plenty of things go wrong. However, we're here to play Minecraft. Minecraft is great. As soon as I manage to get clear of this... Oh. Well, that's not very good. That's all a normal iron pickaxe can muster? That sucks. Now I need to use more iron on a pickaxe. I'm not even level 30 anymore. That's just terrible. Okay, let's get some pickaxes in here and start crafting up some enchantments. Oh, I'm even still holding the lapis. Pickaxe number 1. What do you get? Unbreaking 3. I'll take it. Fortunately, your fortune pickaxe. Okay. Pickaxe number 2. What dost thou give me? Fortune 3. Oops. That's not where the lapis goes. That's where the lapis goes. Okay, fortune 3, efficiency 4. This one gives silk touch. That's good. Silk touch, efficiency 4. Still need more experience because of the fact that I need more iron pickaxes that are able to be used properly. Okay, this one has Fortune 3, Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 5. It's not going anywhere. This one has Silk Touch and some efficiency, but it's lacking Unbreaking. Therefore, I might sacrifice. I will sacrifice some of my Silk Touch pickaxes, or some of my Fortune pickaxes for Silk Touch pickaxe. There we go. If I wanted to, I could actually max out my Silk Touch pickaxe right now. Let me see. Would it be worth it? I could generate another maxed out Silk Touch another maxed out Fortune pickaxe. I kind of already have a maxed out Fortune pickaxe. Therefore, kind of better to go for this one. That way I just have a maxed out pickaxe. I don't have to worry about it. The only thing it's really missing is mending, which would be useful. Don't get me wrong, it would be useful. However, mending has its limitations as well. That in, fill that in. Okay. Do I need to deposit any cobblestone? Does not look like it. Oh, I know what I needed to deposit. First, I need to make sure I don't have any just random experience bits lying there. And I need to deposit these. There's actually more that goes there, but I shall spread it out accordingly. Polished granite, polished andesite, deposit the lapis, retrieve a leather tunic, pause that, retrieve the lapis, deposit the spare stone, deposit the andesite, the spare andesite that is, deposit the spare granite. Oop, looks like I've got enough for another 4 granite polished. Now I may retrieve this for the experience. I can go ahead and deposit these where they were supposed to go. I now enchant my armor with what is apparently projectile protection 4, thorns 2, unbreaking 3. Decent enchantment, I suppose. I've had worse. Oh, I need boots as well. Do I have boots? I do not have spare boots. Okay. Replenish the reserves of stone, the majority of which is going to remain in the storage chest for the time being because I'm about to return with a lot more stone. For starters, I want to finish off this section over here whilst talking about what happened in my D&D game. Because my players managed to make a massive, neat little mess. Which sounds like a very confusing statement, and if you think it's a confusing statement, you're possibly right. There is a lot of different things which happened last session with my players. The players managed to get a hold of a wide variety of different things, including a new party member. The new party member is a player from the start of the campaign, who basically got sidetracked with school. Had he not been needing to deal with school, he probably would have been a lot more active in the campaign. School will do that. He still has a whole semester left ahead of him. However, he wanted to play something that had a bit more excitement than his previous character. His previous character seemed to be very serious, very reserved. He wanted something a little more open and out there and, vibrant. Therefore, he switched from Miki to the player, mind you, switched from Miki, the changeling, the changeling rogue of the of the mastermind variant, the mastermind archetype, which means Miki was extremely skilled in persuasion, deception, basically speaking in general. Miki was very skilled in the ways of speech. However, Miki, he just wasn't feeling it with Miki. sometimes you just get a character and it can be a great character, but you're just not feeling it. And it's like, well, I want something that I can relate to, something I can play. Therefore, we swapped his character around. We got him situated with a different character that is something he can more readily enjoy. But at the same time, it's still going to be a challenge for the player to get everything that they want situated with Miki. In this instance, they ended up with a bit of a personal quest. The character, Miki, wants to basically grow and become a composite oozkin. They want to meet and absorb all of the various types of oozkin. That's basically their personal quest. As far as how far along they will get in that quest, that remains yet to be seen, as we still need to, well, get to that point. Okay. Miki is very much Miki very much died, first of all. Miki managed to explore the tavern a little bit on their day off. They decided to go navigating amongst the catacombs that is the tavern basement. The tavern basement is mostly not dangerous unless you go pretty much all the way to the bottom of the basement of the tavern. Specifically, in this tavern, there is a dual elemental portal. There's a portal that leads to an elemental plane of fire of some variety, and then there is also a portal which leads to the elemental plane of water. Now, in this instance, the elemental plane of water became very relevant as there was a water elemental that had managed to make its way through. Now, I'm using the wrong pickaxe for this, or the wrong block for this. I wanted andesite and I'm using regular stone. My mistake. Ooh, I get to test and see if these guys are one shot. Nope. But the fire definitely might change that. Yep. Sure does. Okay. That's going to help out a lot with iron sword durability, because now that means I don't have the requirement of hitting the large slimes multiple times in order to break them down into the smaller slimes. Got all that sorted out. Now, let's just hurry back to the start here where we are able to relatively easily navigate over to the next section. Okay. As I was saying, my players had one of their players, I had one of my players exploring the basement underneath the tavern. Apologies about that. The lava lake to my right aside, there is, there was very little danger in exploring the tavern, especially exploring the catacombs beneath the tavern, as the catacombs had been previously cleared out. Therefore, it was relatively safe to just explore the catacombs and see what's down there. There's very little danger in it because it was previously cleared out. That being said, it was not fully cleared out. What is hitting me? Oh, there's a skeleton down here. How? It doesn't matter. Okay. Able to very easily carve out all of this. Oh, helps if I use the shovel for the shovel task. One for you, one for you. Okay. One for you. There we go. My player managed to find a water elemental down in the catacombs of the tavern, specifically near the area where the water elemental plane was linked to the material plane, the prime material plane, through a portal. The portal was near a crypt where we located an ancient succubus queen. If you're not familiar with the difference between a succubus and a succubus queen, a succubus is your standard D&D succubus. They are your average succubus / incubus. Nothing really special about them. Standard immunities to charm and various other things. Immunity to exhaustion, stuff like that. However, a succubus queen is much different. A succubus queen, first off, has telepathic abilities. They have psionic abilities, basically. These psionic abilities puts them on par with very high-level spellcasters. When I say very high-level spellcasters, I mean very high level. They are able to very easily and very readily cast very powerful healing spells. Let's try this. And then I need a bit of wiggle room here. In order to figure out what all needs to be deposited. Coal. I still need gold ore. I have gold ore, I have smelted gold. However, I want gold ore because that will allow me to have a spot reserved for gold ore. You know what? Instead of running all the way up there to discover whether or not moss is effective against the bedrock block, I believe instead I shall simply and effectively utilize one of these bones from the skeleton that was here, which I took out in order to provide the bone meal which I need. I could run all the way up to my composter setup up on the surface. However, I believe that is not entirely necessary. I will utilize this opportunity to make use of the minecart, which I have. I still need to make a minecart track going in the other direction. That will be very handy as I continue excavating everything. Hello, slimes. Goodbye, slimes. Let me just hit you twice. Okay, you get to die, you get to die, and you get to die. The rest of you, I can just punch out. It sounds like there might be one on the roof. That's fine. As with this, I will actually want this at this height. Let's see. Yeah, I was filling all this in. You know what? This is as good a place to test it as any. Okay. Eat. And then collect the moss, which did appear. Allowing me to very easily collect up all of the materials. And then I want to put one here, because I also want to have other sections affected as well. This does not seem to be affecting the sections above the moss block, which seems to be all good and well. I'll need to break that and replant it in order to get everything off of it. Yeah, it seems bedrock blocks themselves are entirely unaffected. Therefore, if you have a section that you are mining down through, apparently it's a good idea, question mark, to use moss blocks to excavate your way through the bedrock. I mean, I'm not really sure how good of an idea, but apparently it's a good idea. Let's just stick with a little dirt for now. Because at the very least, the silverfish are not able to infest dirt. Therefore, dirt is kind of okay. The same goes for cobblestone. Silverfish cannot infest cobblestone. I will eventually dig all of this out, replace it with regular stone, etc., etc. Oh, yeah, see, this is a problem. Because this can happen. Which, I think, might have altered some of my polished stone. Okay, so moss might be able to affect the polished stones. That's a bit unfortunate. I thought they were immune. That's why I did the test. Yeah. That's definitely something I will need to do more research on in order to verify the intel. You know, I need to basically go craft up more materials Let me gather this stone cutter. Okay, fire aspect, sharpness. And some really good aim. Oh, they must be up above if they are here. Therefore, I will make use of the minecart. Now, because of the way this minecart track is set up, you cannot turn around. You're stuck going whatever direction you're heading, and that's why this is partly such a short track. It's not a very long track, specifically because it is very easy to accidentally head the wrong direction. I need to craft up more bone meal. I need to place. Where do I place this? I can place this stone cutter. Somewhere out of the way, preferably. I'll put it right here. Ooh. I can make chiseled stone blocks. Nice. Those look very pretty. Does moss chisel at all? No. Flowering azalea? No. Let's see, what else do we got here? Well, we have some extra granite, or not granite, some extra cobblestone. Therefore, we want to deposit the cobblestone. Now, we want to investigate. Oh, okay. That was a lot more effective than I thought it was going to be. Yes, this does affect the 1.18 polished stones. Therefore, be very, very careful when using it in a manner which will possibly eradicate your build. Whoops. My bad. In the words of Urkel, did I do that? I can actually do the nasally voice and everything too. Did I do that? Okay. Now, back on track, back on topic. I want to retrieve these various blocks that are otherwise kind of in the way of me repairing my base. I also now realize that I never really fully excavated down here. There's this massive hallway down here with no real exit. And that's kind of annoying.